were fabricated, even photos. Ryan had posted of himself at work events that were actually just downloaded from the company website. Friday night Vanessa came over to help me pick an outfit, not when you publicly. Going to lie, part of me wanted to show up looking amazing just to spite him. But we decided the best approach was to look nice but not like I was trying too hard. We settled on a simple black dress that Ryan once said made me look average, which now I realize was his weird any attempt because I got compliments whenever I wore it. I barely slept Friday night. What if this backfired? What if his family took his side? What if I froze up and couldn't go through with it by Saturday morning? I had chewed my nails down to nothing and gone through about 17 different scenarios in my head around noon. Ryan texted again, looking forward to seeing you tonight, wear something nice. My parents are excited. I didn't respond to that either. Let him think whatever he wanted. I spent the afternoon getting ready with a weird mix of dread and anticipation. Vanessa helped me with my hair and gave me a pep talk when I started to lose my nerve. And I got in my car and headed to his parents' house. I had to pull over once because my hands were shaking too much to drive safely. I sat there for a minute doing those breathing exercises from that meditation app I downloaded months ago, but never actually used. What was I doing? Was this crazy? Maybe I should just block Ryan on everything and move on with my life like a normal person. But then I thought about him sitting there at his birthday dinner, probably telling everyone some fake of our relationship, maybe even making himself the victim somehow. And my resolve hardened. I pulled up to his parents' house at fashionably late, which I knew would annoy Ryan. There were several cars already in the driveway. Looked like the whole family was there. I checked my makeup in the rearview mirror, took one last deep breath, and walked to the door. Ryan's dad opened it with a big smile and a hug, ushering me inside the house. Smelled like Tina's famous pot roast, and for a second I felt a pang of sadness. I genuinely liked Ryan's family, and this would probably be the last time I'd see them. I rounded the corner into the living room, and there was Ryan, drink in hand. Mid-laugh at something his cousin said, he froze when he saw me clearly, not expecting me to actually show up, despite what he told his family. The look on his face was, well, priceless tbh. For a split second, panic flashed across his features before he composed himself and came over with his fake smile. He gave me a stiff hug and whispered, "You actually came. We need to talk privately." I just smiled and said loud enough for everyone to hear that I wouldn't miss his birthday for anything, especially since he'd been telling everyone we had big news to share. The color drained from his face. Tina clapped her hands, exceed ly, and asked if this was what she thought it was. Ryan's sister gave me a knowing look. His dad started joking about finally getting grandkids. Ryan gripped my elbow a little too tight and tried to steer me toward the hallway, but his mom called out that dinner was ready and everyone needed to sit down as we all took our seats around the dining table with Ryan nervously watching my every move. My phone buzzed with a text from Cody on my way 15 minutes out. Ryan leaned over and hissed, "What are you doing here?" I thought after the restaurant I just smiled sweetly and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Oh, I wouldn't miss the chance to tell your family about what happened at that restaurant. Ryan, I'm sure. Love to hear